I'm Sherry and welcome back to my channel, Sherry Jones Designs. If you're new here, welcome. And guess what, guys? It is my 1-year anniversary on this channel. So I just want to thank everybody for all your kind comments, for watching my videos, for sharing this adventure with me. I cannot believe it's been a year. It doesn't feel like it's been a year to me. I don't know where it went. And you know, the funny backstory of my channel is that I didn't really expect it to do anything. I started it to encourage my son to start one because he'd been talking about it, and I was like, well, if his mama can do it, then he'll get in there. And yeah, mine just kind of went. So I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll roll with it, you know. And I just want to thank everybody. Literally, it's been a wonderful experience. I'd say probably 99% of my comments have been good and kind. I've only had a few roll in that, you know, that weren't good, but that's no big deal. So anyways, guys, I'm going to just do something little and lighthearted today and just chat, just to celebrate the 1-year anniversary. I can't believe it. It's thank you so much. So today, what I want to make, I thought I'd just hang out and chat a little bit. I'm going to make some little fabric flowers. And I saw these on Pinterest or something similar. I just got an idea in my head. It's like, I think that would be really cute to put on upcycled clothing. So I'm going to experiment with that, and also a butterfly that I was thinking about last night. So let's get some fabric out and let's make some while we chat. Okay, so I've got a little scrap bin here of different scraps, and I'm going to try to make some little flowers. But what I wanted to talk to you about while I'm doing it is what I see as a future for this channel. And I do like it. I don't plan on quitting. What I would like to do is figure out how to increase the quality of the videos as far as the actual audio and the overall video picture. I think I use my phone, is what I use, and it's not a super new phone, it's an LG phone. I think so upgrading some of my equipment maybe to a better, if I'm going to use a phone, just to a better phone, like a better iPhone or something like that, and just continue making videos. I am concerned that I might run out of ideas of things to make. I mean, there are only so many. I keep telling myself, how many things can I actually do tutorials on? So I don't know, it may have a limit when I just run out of creativity. I don't know. So would I do the channel over again? Yes, I would. I've really enjoyed it, and I actually think it's really good for anybody that would like that sort of thing, to share, you know, what you know or learn or you love, because when you have something you love and you share it, it just makes it more fun. I mean, imagine if you liked like golfing, but nobody was ever out there. It was only you and there was no one to play with. You know, it's sad. Everybody likes company, right? So it's fun to share. It's fun to share what you love. And also, I've learned a lot. I mean, a lot of the stuff in the comment sections, a lot of you are way more skilled at sewing than I am. And so I don't have a problem with that. Like, I've always been okay just being me. I'm not out to be the bestest of everything. I just enjoy learning and growing. And I just kind of really stick to myself a lot in my real life, and I just enjoy whatever I do. I don't really look over to see if the neighbor's got a bigger house or a bigger car, or can drive better or do life better. I don't really sit around and wish I could be anybody else. I'm very thankful to God for everything that I have, and I feel like, you know, I just keep my eyes on Him, or I try to, and just live. And I think that as far as this channel goes, I don't plan on quitting, but I know everything, you know, life kind of takes its course, and so it will be what it will be, but I do hope to improve it. Okay. I can't figure out how to show me and my scraps at the same time. So what I was thinking was, I've gotten more good at, I got a little pack from Temu of these little squares, And of course it's got bits and bobs of other things in there. So it's such a random variety. I said I might start with that, with these. And what I saw was like they took, go here and grab one. For the flower shape, let me get a pencil and I'll draw out the shape. So what I saw on Pinterest was they cut a shape kind of like just a random little, like it's almost a flower, but not quite. It was real wavy. And then I did the similar thing to the inside, offsetting it. So I don't know if I can draw this, but kind of like, and they just kept doing that, just kind of wiggly like that with different colors of fabrics. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. I really don't use a lot of this color, so let's, for a practice one, let's use something we don't, wouldn't maybe really use. How about that? That is very bright. Okay. Let's start with, this is our bottom one. I'm just going to wander around with my scissors, kind of like a shape, just kind of wavy. Oops, it's bent under here. I hope everybody's doing good and everything is good in your world. Okay, that's kind of a base shape. World's a tough place right now, you know. It's really a tough place. Let's make this one. Now let's just go for a smaller square. That would be to the inside here. And let's just kind of do the same thing. Just a sort of a wiggly little line. Waving in and out. I think this would be a fun way to use up scraps. And then you just sort of offset them like, you know, I guess you could follow kind of exacting. I don't know. I kind of want one that's kind of in between there. It does waste a little bit, doesn't it? Because I can use these in patchwork for my outfits. Kind of want like just a little few more petals than 4 this time. They have them stacked like this, and then I don't know how many one would do. That seems to be quite a few. And then when you sew in here just about 1/4 of an inch, and then when you wash it, it's got the cutest little frayed edges. So now I'm going to make a center. I think I want it to be something dark. Piece of that. I'll just kind of do it in a circle. Doesn't want to lay flat for me. So then we could sew that one in a circle. I wonder if this would be cute done with, you know, the freehand sewing. I found my little free form or whatever they call it foot. I got it off Temu, so it was like really cheap. But I can't, my sewing machine, the Berninas, have a different kind of foot. And their foot looks like this. And it makes it really hard to use any kind of attachments. That's the only negative to Berninas. So you can get a Bernina adapter. And I can't remember if I got this from Amazon or Temu, but basically the adapter looks like this, and then it has the bottom part that goes on it so that you can use the, you know, your more popular feet for sewing machines. So what I'm going to do is use the top part, and I'm going to attach this to it. So let's do that. Okay. So I took this one off, and now I'm going to put this on, and it just sits like this, and then this, I'll move this here, then this comes down. I don't know if you can see or not. You probably can't. And anyways, it goes on there just like the regular foot. There's a thing that slips over this, and then this sits in here like that, or whatever. Let's see here. Am I up or down on my foot here? And I screw that one in like that. So if you have a regular low shank, you'll be ahead of the game. You can just take that foot and put it on. I've never used this foot before, so this is going to be fun learning. Maybe we'll do a scrap piece of fabric before we try an actual project. And I'm going to be using black thread here in it. So let me get the bottom thread out. All right, now I want to go straight stitch because I'm drawing, and I see right now you got to set it down, but it does not hold my fabric. Now, is it not supposed? I guess freehand you're not supposed to, right? This feels dangerous. Okay. Oh, it does go down. Oh, it is very freehand. You can literally just move it any way you want. I do feel like it's not sewing very well. Okay, how about stitch length? Does it look better with a little bit longer? I guess the length kind of depends on how you move it. You go slow or fast. Oh, it is cute though for drawing. Let me show you. Oh, this is going to be fun. And it could be hard though with the little pieces. I may not be able to hold them in one place. One here. Okay. Let me see if I can get my light up here on this. Doesn't it look like you drew that? Like you just took an ink pen and went around and around. Here we go. Oh, it's tricky to use. You do have to go very slow. Get my layers held down. Maybe if you use fusible iron interfacing and ironed it and then sewed it. It's really tricky, especially if you stop. You kind of want to stop with it down because if it can just run away. This is fun. This is crazy. Doesn't feel like any sewing I've ever done. It's very random. I see how you could easily, though, maybe just move over. Let's see if I can just pull a little bit and just move over with it. Or will it knot up underneath? Kind of. It's so random. I'm not sure I like it. It's fun though. There's a certain element of fun in it. Maybe instead of trying to follow like the outline, if a person just wandered back and forth. let's try that. Let's just wander all. I don't care how this one turns out, really. This is just our play one, okay? So let's just, well, I could finish it the way we started it here and see what it looks like. And then we could see about, do we want to wander? Very different to use. Okay. All right, what do we have here? I actually think if you wash this now and this all frays, I think that would actually end up being really cute because all these edges will, let's see if I can just kind of give the impression of it here. What I saw in the, maybe if I sewed back a little further too, it would do it better. But basically, all these will come up like that. I can definitely see doing the birds I was doing before. One of you, I saw in the comment section, some of you mentioned it. Because, you know, there is a person selling, I think I saw it on Etsy, a pattern for making a bird. And they do this freehand stitching. Yeah, I think it's better smaller like that. I don't know. That's kind of a weird flower. You could even get it done and then come in and just cut a flower shape out of it. So let's grab our, should I do random over that? I don't know. Maybe we'll try random with the butterfly. I don't really like my butterfly, so it's okay if it dies. It's kind of weird looking. It's too big and there's not enough pieces, but that's okay. Interesting how it comes down and sets. So you could start off, you could bring it down till it's down like that and then take off. I'm in trouble already. My butterfly wants to leave. Just kind of go wherever we want to go here. Oh no, it's bunching. Yeah, it's harder with small pieces. I think you definitely would have to fuse it first. Even trying to eat it. Yeah, I think this one had more pieces stacked. It was more stable. And this is a thin fabric anyways, and it's really wanting to move on me. Like it's thinking about eating it even. And it's thinking about shoving it down into that. What I mean eating it is shoving the fabric as the needle comes down into the hole. And when it does it, sometimes it can pull the fabric and knot it all up in there at the same time. So this is definitely tricky with thinner fabrics. I think you would have to fuse it all together first. Maybe even fabric glue or iron-on interfacing, because it just, look how it just pulled all this into one thing here. So denim, like I think any thicker fabrics, I think you'd be fine on that. But this light stuff, I'm not even going to continue with this one because it's just going to eat it. Or we could do an experiment, I guess, here and see if I had multiple pieces. So I'm not going to use this butterfly. So let's say I had multiple pieces here. This is a laboratory test. Let's say I wanted to put like that, and then I had multiple pieces like that stacked. Could I just zip around, going back and forth over that in any direction? Just kind of moving it around. See, this bottom fabric, just I can't move it right. Oh, actually, that's kind of cute. Okay, I'll show you. It looks like you took an ink pen and just scribbled on it. Like, I think that has its place in, like, if you had a bird, you could probably just take scraps and do that and then cut a shape out too, like a bird shape or something. Like, here, I don't like the butterfly. Like, if I just decided that this was going to be a bird, like, I could have just said, okay, here's my bird right here, and I could just cut a bird out of it. I think that would have a place, and then you could literally throw that onto something else and then put that down, adding, let's say I wanted a beak, and I could just, this could actually be a lot of fun. You could do layering of it. You could, let's say I just wanted to throw this onto here and put a beak on there. I could even stick the, see my beak? I could even just stick it under it, stick the beak out, or something like that, and then that could be a lot of fun. Somebody commented how much they hate my loosey-goosey scissors. That's how they were when I bought them. That's how these Gingers were. I don't know what to tell you. I actually tried tightening them when I first got them, and to no avail. I've gotten used to them now, so I pity those who can't stand it and they suffer through it, probably like fingernails on a chalkboard. They're probably like, I can't do this. Okay, so there's my beak. So let's see if I would just randomly want to put this all down. Circles. It feels so weird. That's so random. So what does it look like for appliques, to put an applique down that way? It's cute. I think that's cute. Then you could say, let's say you got to stack that much. You could say, okay, now I want a different wing pattern on the top of it. Let's say the wing pattern I wanted was actually this bright red. Like I said, it could get heavy after a while though. Cut me out a wing pattern. And I want to throw the wing onto there. I could just slide it back under. Oh, this could be so much fun, you guys. You're going to have to get one if you don't have one. Now look how cute that is. So you could literally build. Wonder if I could take it and just draw an eye by going in circles. Let's see. Let's say it's. I want this little eye to be here. Well, I could have gone a little bit bigger, but this might be a cute way to do jeans up. You know, boho jeans? I could have made it a little bit bigger, but there's an eye on it. What about feet? Let's see if we can do feet. It's kind of like drawing with a sewing machine. But it really helps to have a sturdy fabric under it when you do it. Okay, you ready? I just drew some feet on my bird. This is fun. It's like your sewing machine turns into a pencil or something. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, you ready? Look, he's got little, I don't know if you can see it real clearly here, but he's got little feet now. Can you see that? Look, he's got little feet. His eyes a little small. That is going to be so fun. I think the foot itself, which if you have a low shank, you don't need to buy the adapter. The adapter was the most expensive part of the setup. But I think the shank thing itself, I think I got it on Temu. It was only like $8 or something. But I did see Amazon did have them. So that could be a very small investment to get a new look that you might be able to use in your crafting and in your upcycling. So I hope that you got some good out of this today and that you enjoyed today's video. And I want to reiterate how thankful I am for all my subscribers, and that just hope we have another great year. So with that, guys, don't forget there is a Discord if you want to show me something you've made. If you want to show it to me, just go, the link is in the description below. You do have to have a Discord account or make one to post there. But I'd be happy to see it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And until next time, happy sewing.